Today I fucked up being horny and getting scammed by a Reddit user. Yes, I was horny and my simple mind kept ignoring all the red flags as I just kept telling myself there might be a chance at it. So this lady who I found on a not safe for work subreddit verified themselves by writing what I wanted on a piece of paper and taking a selfie with it. They agreed for a cam show for a set price, and once I paid it, she changed her stance and said I had to pay more as what I paid would only get me pictures. In fairness to her, I did get the pics. However, pictures was not what I paid for, it was never on the cards. This was the biggest red flag and I knew what I got myself into. I was so horny, so I doubled up on the payment, then they went AWOL. I am less sad about losing money and making a fool out of myself, but I am more sad that I stayed awake all night on a Sunday hoping for something to happen. Nothing did happen in the end and I have to start working soon. Too long did not read. FML. This is just for your entertainment on how I fucked up a decent chunk of money and a good night's sleep for a wank. Make all the fun you want of me. Just go on Chatterbait and pay for a VIP show at that point. Serious question. Why do people like you pay for this kind of content when it's free elsewhere online? There's even free cam sites. Report them to Reddit. Also, if you go to your bank's website you could fill in a fraud form. Something like this. You might get your money back for goods not received. Personal video service. This female, that explains a lot. DM you booby pics right now for free. Feel better on a Monday heart. In all fairness, you probably could have got it free from some random people on Reddit or could have just went on P-Hub. Today I fucked up by calling my brother a bastard. IF, 18. Have two brothers M, 16. Which I'll call MB and a younger brother M, 12, I'll call YB. I always butt heads with my brother MB. Yesterday I cooked SMTH and was hoping there would still be some left. I was mildly disappointed when there wasn't. My brother was eating in the dining room when I asked him if he had any. He ate 2 portions. Now I was even more disappointed. He should have only had one. I heard my youngest brother YB come into the dining room. He yelled at MB cuz apparently he also ate the food YB made for himself. When I checked the kitchen for leftovers I found that someone drank my juice. I asked MB if it was him. He admitted it was. I then called him a bastard. I said it half jokingly cuz I was kinda annoyed. He then smugly called me a fucking whore. This wasn't the first time he called me such, so I texted my mother that he did it again. I was cooking soup in the kitchen when my dad came in and started berating me for calling him a bastard, and I asked him if he knew what MB called me. I also burned my hand pretty badly on the soup I made, but that doesn't matter. 5 minutes later Dad came down and said the next time we called each other such things again he'd take away my PC. 2 hours later I wanted to go to my PC to do homework but it wouldn't turn on. I discovered that my power cable was missing. I immediately got very furious. It's a very expensive PC and I don't want anyone messing with it accidentally breaking SMTH. I texted Dad that he should immediately return my cable to me. To which he answered that he didn't have it. So it was MB that took my cable. Turns out Dad took his PC while I was cooking the soup. And MB took revenge on me because I was the catalyst. I told him to immediately go to him and take the cable before I confront MB myself. The last time my brother and I got in a fight he tried to break my door down with a wrench. Dad went to my brother, who refused to give the cable back, so after a while, Dad started yelling that he'd take the router if MB didn't give the cable back. So now we reach the present. Dad took the router with him to work and will only be back on Friday. My brother still has my cable, and I'm crying in my room out of anger. Sorry for rambling a bit. So, too long did not read. I called my brother a bastard, he took my PC cable to punish me and my dad took the Wi-Fi router to work till Friday. Though the foo was going to be discovering he was an actual bastard. Siblings are assholes, parents handle things badly, and your grammar leaves a little to be desired. So ultimately what did we learn? Nothing of any meaning or consequence. Everyone in your family has their priorities straight. I see. Me and my sister fought but Christ, a wrench, swearing at each other and your dad not disciplining properly, sheesh. So your dad asked for the cable, brother refused to give it up, and your dad just rolled over? Basically, your brother is a bastard, and your father has weird counterproductive punishments. I get punishments but it seems stupid for your dad to take the router. You need the PC for legitimate uses like homework and to start researching adoption agencies for your brother. Today I fucked up by going through my boyfriend's phone. Let me just start this off with saying I'm not that type of girlfriend. I've never felt the need to go through anyone's phone. I've always been trusting that my boyfriend will know his boundaries, and if he crosses them then it's kind of game over. He's a grown man, he knows right from wrong. Anyways, recently we haven't been doing the deed often at all, maybe once or twice a month. We are both in our 20s and I'm aware I have a higher drive than he does, but I feel like a married old couple. We come home from work, eat then sleep, that's it. So this was playing on my mind a lot, and I expressed to my partner about the lack of activity between us, and he said his same old excuses that he always says when he doesn't want to. He's tired, his back hurts, he's just not in the mood, etc., etc. But for some reason I just wasn't happy with this answer. I just had a feeling. Probably insecurity. His constant rejections just made me feel like he doesn't find me attractive anymore because I've gained a little weight or the honeymoon phase has worn off. So being a typical insecure female, my mind instantly went to the conclusion he must be interested in someone else. Whether he's actually meeting up with them when I'm at work or if he's messaging them, etc., but I just had to find out. So I went through his phone after he fell asleep. At first I found nothing. Not even a message to a female friend. He doesn't like anyone else's photos or anything. So I felt really stupid, but at the last second I opened the browser, and was met with pages upon pages of PRN. Weird stuff too, things like sh-mail and pg-jing. I was in shock. The man who on countless occasions has turned me down because he's not in the mood because of his famously low sex drive is actually very active when I'm away. The shock overtook me a little bit and I got upset, thinking this was confirmation that he no longer finds me attractive and he has to watch this type of stuff in order to release instead of doing literally anything with me. I've calmed down now. It's been a few days, but I've been very snappy with him lately, just can't get the thought out of my head. I want to talk to him about this just to ask why, but I know when I ask him he will be embarrassed and then have a go at me for going through his phone, rightfully so. I wish I never looked. Any advice on how to approach this? Sorry if I've done this wrong. I really only use Reddit to view. Too long, did not read. I went through my partner's phone and found something completely different to what I was looking for. Now I can't look at him the same. A big unspoken, basically taboo turn-off for many men is the constant, overwhelming expectation that we will always be the sexual dominant. Judging by his searches, I suspect he wants to be dominated by you every now and then. Being dominated by a partner is a great way to relieve stress, as it allows us to switch off our brains in the comfort that someone else is in charge. Men rarely get to do this, and it is a psychological need. So when he says his back hurts, etc., I suspect that he actually doesn't want the pressure and responsibility of having to be the dominant one during sex. If you love him, take the reins once in a while and let him experience the deep release of submission. I'm not that type of girlfriend, is that type of girlfriend. Let me just start this off with saying I'm not that type of girlfriend. Does exactly that anyways. Try a gentle finger in the butt during the next blow job and see what happens. Today I fucked up by throwing away a mattress. It was yesterday to be precise. I threw away an old mattress that had great sentimental value to me. I thought maybe I should clean it instead, but I left it out by the door because I knew the haulers weren't going to come until Friday. This morning I wake up late and the mattress is gone. I'm devastated that I didn't keep it inside and was trying to cope with the fact that it's gone. I ask my girlfriend that lives with me if she knows why the mattress was taken so early. She freaks out and asks me if I had thrown away the mattress. I say yes and tell her I ordered a new one which is on the way. She freaks out more and says she hid something valuable in there. After a while she admits she hid a ring in there because I told her I'm going to be cleaning it and she hoped I'd find it and see it as a sign or opportunity to propose. I'm not sure why she thought it was a good idea, and our relationship is not that Sarah, but now not am I only devastated over the mattress, the ring is also lost. If anyone knows how to get trash back, information is much appreciated. I threw away a mattress with sentimental value knowing I'd have a few days to take it back, but it got taken right away. Then I found out that my girlfriend had put an expensive ring in the mattress. Edit. Since everyone thinks having mattress for a long time is bad, I keep it but not use it. Edit 2. ALR. Since people keep upvoting stupid shit, here's my sob story. I was poor as fuck growing up and the mattress was the only thing that was mine, as I rarely had a desk to myself. It was a place of grounding from a rather violent family. I lost a parent and lived by self since I was 15, and the mattress was thing that came with me. Edit 3. I know it probably wasn't a ring, but all I can do is tell you what she said. Nothing to do with sentimentality, you're worried because it's a memory mattress and it knows your secrets. She hid a ring in the mattress? And expected you to find it? How? IDK about you, but I don't rip mattresses open when throwing them away. I don't think this is anyone's fault but hers. Who in their actual right mind hides a ring inside a mattress? How on earth can a mattress be sentimental? There are literally people who go around taking this stuff, so don't assume the regular trash took it. Unfortunately, it is nearly impossible to get it back because you have no idea who might have took it. One possibility is if you have a picture, you can try putting up a huge poster and offer a reward. Wait, you put your old bed outside before getting a new one? Why on earth would you do such a thing? Where were you planning on sleeping?